Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
How is everyone doing tonight?
I hope really well.
Hope they're staying warm because it's chilly.
It is rainy and cold and gross here. So, okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get some people to come in and join us. And say hello as you come on in. You see anyone?
Catherine Appleby, Angie Bird.
Kathy!
Angie Lawrence.
So glad you could make
Nicola from Ireland.
Oh, she stays up to see this. That
I
is
know.
so amazing.
With an electric blanket on. It's cold there too, eh?
Who's where? What?
Nicole.
Oh, okay, let me see. I see Kelly.
Karen.
I see Karen. I see
Catherine
Laura.
Appleby.
Marcia, hello.
Hello, Marcia. Nancy Fratzyberg.
Feisty says hey.
Feisty says hey.
Have you seen If Mom's On?
I haven't seen her, but I seen Madison. Hi, Madison. Hi, Kelly.
I wonder. It's freezing. Oh,
Nicole.
I wonder what. Now, see, they do their temperature in Celsius, and I don't know how to figure Celsius from Fahrenheit, but what's the temperature there in Celsius? And I'll figure it up later. Fran says Blizzard says hi.
Blizzard.
That's the hi, Kristen.
Blizzard the cat.
No, Blizzard is the lizard.
Oh, Blizzard's a lizard.
Blizzard the lizard. That's right.
Oh.
So let's get going because we have.
Says it's 70 wherever she's at.
Well, I wish I was with you then. Okay, like I'm cold. I am sweatshirt. Of course, I have a hot flash. I take it off. I put it back on. It's just
on right now too. Blah.
freaking
9 degrees Celsius.
So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but
In the 40s.
is it? Well, that's about what we are. We're a little we're like in the 30s or something, aren't we?
Getting there. We were 41 when I came home.
So, Bill, I have some Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks.
If you're good, you can earn some Scooby
That's right.
snacks. Okay.
Guess what today is?
What's today?
24-hour sale.
Oh, you read this right here on my thing,
Oh,
my
I did.
reminder.
I didn't. I was just remembering. So, snack, please.
It is. We are having a 24-hour snack, please, he says here. What a ham.
That's right.
We are having a 24-hour sale right now, and it's an extra 15% off on stamp sets, which, like, they put a lot of things on sale from time to time, but usually never current catalog stamp sets. Usually it's retired stuff. So this is kind of a one-time deal, and it only lasts until when, Bill?
1 o'clock Mountain.
Nope. Midnight
Mountain. 1 o'clock here, 2 o'clock Eastern.
There you go. You making sure that Beth Ann gets it or something?
That's right.
The East Coast. What's the West Coast?
And for Nicola, that'd be probably...
she's about 6 hours.
6 hours
ahead of us. Yeah, so... But she can't order from...
I know she can't.
Yeah, that's too bad. Ireland's not in our thing yet, but I have been leaving messages that there is folks that would like to buy. So this is kind of a big deal, an extra 15% off. And you know what else? Let me just say this. When you're a demonstrator, you get the extra 15% off on top of our already discount just for being a demonstrator. So that's kind of a bonus if you guys haven't.
Hi, Jean.
Jean is on.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mom. Okay, so that's a
Hi,
24-hour staff. Okay, I need you to stop for a minute.
Oh, okay.
24-hour flash sale. Let's just keep going. I have a request, especially those of you who who can't be on and watch me live, but you catch my replay. If you don't have a demonstrator and you would like me to be your demonstrator, I have a lot of these holiday catalogs that I would love to send you and let you own so they can get flipped through and loved and known how important they are. So please let me send one to you. If you're not already a demonstrator and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to send one to you. All right, let's get going on with some announcements. Paper Pumpkin. Actually, will you hand me that?
Paper Pumpkin came in the mail the other day. I got it out of the mailbox myself.
I'm going to just give you a quick preview because I haven't got them all put together, but these things are so stinking cute. So if you missed it, sometimes they have look at these envelopes. I love these envelopes.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, they're very pretty. But it comes with everything. It's an all-inclusive kit to make cards. Usually it's cards. Once in a while they have something different. Next month they have you get like a stamp set and you get an ink spot to make it. Now this is this month. Next month they're going to be tags. But it's got like all the cutouts that you can put on, which including the little birds, it's, all the glue, everything. So this was really cute. And I just wanted everyone to see it because if you want to get on next month, it's 24 gift tags that match this. So awesome.
Cool.
And they have till when, Bill?
The 10th.
The 10th of every month to sign up if you want to sign up.
Sunday this month, next month.
Look at him. He's eating his chocolate and he thinks he's hot.
That's right.
Okay. The pre-order for the what is this thing called? Stampin' trimmer. That's it. Took me a minute. Brain fart is still on. If you're a demonstrator till the end of this month, you can get in on this. And if you're not a demonstrator and you would like to be a demonstrator to get the discounts and all those wonderful things, all you have to do is join my team and you can get this early too. We don't know when it's going to be released yet. I think it's going to be fairly soon to the public. But I've got a wonderful team, which we're going to be talking about my team tonight because I had a wonderful weekend with them last weekend. Also, I do want you guys to remember that Christmas time suite, which is kind of an all-inclusive suite other than the inks, I think, but to make gifts and cards for Christmas is coming out. It's called Christmas Time. This will be available November 1, but if you want it sooner because you're a crafter, all you have to do is join my team. We're going to be doing a drawing tonight for my team, and I just am going to give my team a little plug before we go any further. So we had a team meeting this weekend where we met in person, which was fabulous. And I just have to say I have some really cool people on my team and very gifted stampers. So I asked everyone to be quite simple in their cards that we made. We did what was called a shoebox swap. It's where everyone puts things together and we all make the cards that everyone makes. So, long story short, look at some of the phenomenal cards that I got to make with my Stampin' friends. And so this is one of, I just love how she just used the paper to showcase the paper in this one. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this is one that Kristen Wenzel made. This one was from my feisty Franzenberg, and she is feisty. I say simple, and look at what she does. Fancy fold. Isn't it cute, though? So I had to share that one. Here's another one. I say simple. I guess it is simple, but these girls just go above and beyond. So this one was from Angie, and isn't this cute? I love the play of the very vanilla with the Whisper White. Here's one that I think is really cool just because of all the dazzle. Sometimes you don't need much, but you just need a little glitz. And then this is one that I kind of filled in for one of the gals who couldn't make it due to health reasons. But she's a big cat lover, so I wanted to do something with cats. This is what I came up with. But I also made one for the dog lovers, and they got to choose if they wanted to do a cat or a dog. Every now and again, we have those furry friends that we lose, and I thought that would be a cute little card to make. So there was one other that I did, but I'm going to do a a Quickadilly video on that, so I'm not going to show it tonight. But isn't that fun? And they're so talented. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. You don't have to sell a thing. You don't have to recruit anyone. All you have to do is meet a minimum sale to stay active. Okay, moving on. I'm still in the 4-month online PDF workshop series. So to get a project of at least 5 PDFs, projects to make with each one of these stamp sets, all you need to do is just purchase one of the stamp sets from me and I'll send it to you via email. So pretty easy, but it's just kind of a little perk for being one of my customers. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've been talking a while, I feel like. Let me skip a few of these here tonight because I've kind of mentioned them. I am going to bring up Piccadilly Perks. I have that little Marcia of mine. She is just breaking the bank. She is, in fact, Marcia, I need to set up a time to talk to you about where you're at because you've earned a couple of these very quickly. But Piccadilly Perks is just a loyalty program to me. So this has nothing to do with Stampin' Up. But it is a program where you can earn free products of your choice from any of our current catalogs just for being my customer. So how does that work? For every time that you make a $35 purchase, you accrue one of the letters to the word Piccadilly. There's 10, so buy 10, get one free. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you $25 shopping spree free on me, and I'm going to pay the tax and the shipping for you. So it's about a $35 value for just being my customer. Now, the only I guess niche to this would be that it only can be current products. It can be on the current clearance rack, but it cannot be a host item or a celebration product because those are earned through Stampin' Up! A different way. That just feels like there was so much.
You know, what about the host code?
Oh, yes. Oh, look at you. This host code is only good through the 29th. Of this month, and then I will be changing that out and be bringing
next week.
Yeah, be bringing you a new host code. So use this host code if you've got orders that are under $150. Also, if you want to get in on my drawings, be sure to share my video to your page and I will put your name in for a drawing. Okay, you ready to go on?
Sure, let's get stamped.
Okay, we'll get stamping. So tonight I have decided to feature a stamp set. I always try to have a theme to my stuff. And so I wanted to do something fairly simple but fairly fun. So we're going to do a simple card. Now this is the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. And it has all kinds of, it's got ribbon. Let me see. I'm going to pull this open. Just because it's easier than trying to show you everything. It's page 30 here. Look at how beautiful it is. So it's got this beautiful hammered metal embossing folder, this great paper that has like a foil in copper. It has 2 punches that match the ornaments on it. It's like a punch pack. Designer elements, these little things that match. There's foil elements too that you can get that are kind of pre-laser cut, and a matching ribbon. And look at all the ideas that this catalog gives you. I'm going to give you a close-up here. Isn't that beautiful? So that's page 30. So this is the set that I'm going to focus tonight, and we're going to be using the stamp set. I brought out, we used to sell these crocodiles. We don't anymore, but you can get them at local craft stores. But I'm going to get out some paper and some ribbon that matches very nicely. This is the punches, but we're not going to be using them, so you put that paper away. And the paper was called Brightly Gleaming Specialty Paper, and as you can see, it's very, yeah, shiny. You goofball. So let me get some stuff moved around here. Can you put that on that table? Now, I'm going to be using Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. And one of the things when I'm doing stamps, a lot of times I like to use a block that's bigger than what the stamp needs. Now I could fit this on probably a B block easily, but sometimes when I'm doing stamping, I want to be able to fit it on so that I can see. The other tip is do you see that there's a little dot at the top? How many of you have stamped something upside down? Sometimes unless you use the cling stickers that come with it, I never do, but that way you know that that's the top of your stamp. Okay, put that aside.
What is it?
It's
marker.
a little marker dot.
Did you
It
put
just
that on, or does it come that way?
No, it does not come that way. You have to put it on yourself.
Oh, okay. Just
Okay.
asking.
All right. So I am pretty obsessed with this new in color called Pretty Pink, or Pretty Peacock. Pretty Pink. Didn't we used to have one called? No, it was Pixie Pink, I think, is what it was years ago. So I'm just going to make a card base. Right here. And I want to just show you how easy this is. So this is a 3x4 piece of cardstock, and sometimes when I'm cutting on a 12x12, I like to cut on 3 and 4, and the reason why is because then I can count how many cards I'm going to get. If you do 3 and 7/8, you have to really figure, and I want to get an even number. So I know that my card base is actually 4 1/4. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down here, and I'm going to leave that quarter edge showing. It just adds a little interest, I think, and plus it makes the best use of your designer series paper. Yeah. I wonder if these guys get sick of it. I always try to tell my tips, and I know sometimes I say them
They love your tips
over and over again, but I never know if there's going to be a new stamper that's coming aboard,
That's right. You never know.
So you want to always cater to someone, and I just want to show someone how easy this is to do. Okay, so now I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to get out the Pretty Peacock matching ink pad here. And I'm going to get a scrap paper. Oh, this was from my retreat with the girls. I made them do a scavenger hunt in the catalog, and I tossed candy at them if they got it right. Everyone at least got something except for one person. Guess who?
Mom?
Yep. All right, so so I just stamped it to check it, and then I just went ahead and stamped this in the middle of that image. And this, I'm using the stitched ovals, which comes in the stitched shapes. Sorry, stitched shapes. That is hard.
It is.
And then I used the layering ovals, and I cut out a scallop oval, and I cut it out in the old olive. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue that together. So very simple. This could really make quite a few cards for the holiday season. And then I'm going to go ahead and take, everyone has a different way of doing things. I know that I am one of those who has my own ways, but.
Hi, Alice from Indiana.
Hi, Alice. Thanks for joining. I'm just going to take, and you can use any kind of glue runner. I'm really fond of Fast Fuse, and I thought I had lost it, and I didn't, so there it is. And then you can kind of determine what side you want. Now, I think that that matches the Pretty Peacock, but I think that the contrast of the old olive on the other side, this is kind of a reversible ribbon, is really quite nice. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to cut this end to match the cardstock, and then on this end, I'm going to come in and I'm just going to make a little flag. Okay. Any questions or anything, Bill?
Nope. They said don't stop doing the tips because they love them.
Okay. Well, I just find what works for me.
Some
Has
people
anyone
have
seen
more.
Joy?
Yeah, Joy's on.
Oh, good. I thought I'd missed Joy again.
I said hi to her.
Oh, I missed it. I did miss Joy. I miss you, Joy. So now, really, this is quite simple and quite lovely. Just to do the card. Let me stand up because I don't know if I can see in here and see. Can you see how that sparkles and yay? Okay. All right, so there's the card, and of course you could do if you wanted to. There's in that stamp set. You could do a little inside decorating on the white if you wanted to in there, or even that might be too big, but this would be really pretty. So there's the card. Now here's what I'm really wanting to get to. Couple things. I get to use my new toy. And I'm excited. I really was trying to figure out how to incorporate this. I mean, I know I probably will a lot over the next few years, but I really wanted to incorporate something with this. And I have a lovely mother who stamps, and she stamps with me. Sometimes she will come up and spend all day stamping with me, and which is awesome. But she had this cute little idea that she shared with me, and I was like, immediately I knew I had to do this. So I'm going to take some of that paper, and it's two-sided paper, and it's absolutely beautiful. And of course, I like this little blingy foil side. I have cut 2 pieces of this at 6 by 6. I'm not going to cut anything else right now. I'm going to do some scoring. This thing is like butter. Am I right in camera?
You are.
Okay, good. So I'm going to
good.
Okay. I'm going to start, and I want to make sure that there's no up or down. So you can make, I'm going to make a little, I call it a gift card gift bag, because sometimes you want to give a gift card, but not necessarily in the card. You want it to look like the present. So I'm going to make a little gift card gift bag, but I'm going to show you some other ideas too. So I'm going to, if the paper has a print that goes one way or another, and you know that you want that to be up, that's the side that I want you to do this first score. So we're going to score at 1 inch.
Are you scoring or cut?
We're going to score.
Oh, that scores.
I know, it scores, it cuts, it slices, it dices. Yeah.
Yep,
I'm pretty excited.
more.
So I really like this new thing. You don't have to press super hard, but it makes a beautiful score line. And I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I can.
Can you? Okay. All right. So
online, I can see it in person.
on the top half of each, I'm going to just score it at 1 inch. And this is really nice because this actually goes to 1 inch. It goes to 1.5. There we go. Now, on the rest of the sides, I'm going to go to 1.5, and this is perfect because it just absolutely goes right to 1.5. So I knew right away that this, so I just turned it, and I'm going to turn it again, and I'm going to score at 1.5 on the other 3 sides. Get it straight. So I love our score tool, and I will probably still use that. I just wanted to show off.
Confused me for a second.
So you see I've got 1 inch at the top and then 1.5 on all 3 other sides. I'm going to do the same thing here. I've already got the 1 inch, so I just need to do the 1.5 on, I confused you?
Well, yeah, because you said you were going to score it. You had your new
Cutter out.
cutter out.
So, well, I wanted to show anyone because this is
I understand.
awesome. I'm really, really liking it. You don't have to press hard. The other one you kind of had to press a little into. This one you really don't. So 1, 2, 3. Did I do 3 sides? 1. It's easier to see on this side. Okay. So I'm going to put it away. That was all that I get to use that for. But isn't it cute so far? So you can see the score lines in here. And then you have the 1-inch side. So I'm going to take that 1-inch side and I'm going to fold it down like so. I'm going to do the same thing on this half. Okay. So it's already super pretty.
I'm going to say again that you don't know when it's going public.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going public. If anyone knows, that would be Joy. She knows when all these doodads are going public.
A lot of November 1s, but...
Is that for sure?
I don't know if it's for sure. They're all just saying November 1.
Yeah, I know there was talk on it. I just don't know if it was for sure. Okay, so I've got the 2 scored and folded at 1/2. Now, I like to cut where I can see the score lines. So we're going to take on 1/2. We're going to cut out just the squares on each corner. Okay, now my little tip would be, when you do that,
if you... Joe says she has trimmer envy.
So my little tip is, when you do that, is just take a little bit bigger kind of, after you kind of cut it, just cut maybe a little like very thin triangle, because I think it fits better.
Nancy Franzenberg is saying Stamping Up announced 1 November.
All right.
Updated yesterday. That's from Beth Ann.
Well, November. And I knew that was for us. I just didn't know if that was open discussion
but
for...
not the replacement blades. You can buy the trimmer, but no blades.
No, they're going to have... They have the blades coming out. The reason why they did that was because... I did end up asking, was because most people in past history will buy it, but then not buy the blades right away, and they want to make sure that they have enough. Okay, so I've not only not cut out the little ends, but I've also just a sliver on each side, okay? Then on this one, I'm just going to cut from the sides in. I'm not going to cut that whole square out. I'm going to just cut in and in. Okay, so we got it. 1 inch fold down, 1 inch fold down, and then we're going to cut in and in. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in, and I am going to score down these little lines. Well, it'd be nice if I scored them the right way, huh?
You might be.
Listen, I didn't say I was the sharpest crayon in the box. All right. I'm just in the box. That's right. Okay.
You're the burnt sienna.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, so the side, I'm folding them in so that this is going to be the outside of my little bag. Does anyone have any questions before I go any farther?
No.
No questions?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, nobody said anything. That's what I meant. Okay, so now I just find it's easier, and trust me, to that 1 inch side to just take whatever glue runner you have. You can even use the liquid glue just for time and everything on video. I'm going to use my Fast Fuse. We do have a tear and tape that would be absolutely wonderful for this too. But, oops, let's get it going. Yep. Yep, I just want to make sure I got that top. Yeah, right there. So then I'm going to fold that over and glue that down. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just on that top section. And this may have been a little bit of overkill, but I like my stuff glued in place. We all know that I use way more glue dots and... Okay, so now that I have that, I want you to realize that once you do that, these need to be folded over again just here because I need to reset that crease because it's going the other direction. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to have some instructions for this because I never know if I can teach it very well. All right, now we're ready to do this thing. So, one of the things that I like is to have all of my unfinished edges going in the same direction. And what I find works the best is if I glue this to the inside, and then that means that that unfinished edge is going to be there. So let me just start there. Do you happen to know if France is on?
Haven't seen.
Thank you, France, for the fast fuse. Okay, so I've got that glued in, and now this open seam is to the back. So I want to make sure that I am having this seam go to the back too. So what I want to do is I want to start with gluing my middle down. I don't have that quite.
Yep, she is.
I lost my fast fuse, and then I panicked in my actual runner, I think, when we were on vacation, and then I remembered that you sent me one. So thank you so much.
You lost it on vacation?
Yeah, I did. I can't find it anywhere. We'll talk about it later. Okay. You like that?
Yes.
Okay, so then on this side, I want to run some tape. Let me make sure I'm thinking this through. Yes, yes. I want to run tape down on this too. Okay, so we're going to hook these little flaps down on the bottom, like so, on the inside. And then I got the sticky. I know I've turned that around on you guys, but I will show you. Coming down this way so that my unfinished edges are all on one side, and then this is my front. I think that made pretty good sense, right? Yeah. Any questions? Yeah. All right, here's the fun part. So I have a crocodile. Like I said, we don't sell them anymore, but you can get them at most craft stores. Since I'm going to go through so many, and I've got arthritic hands, I need something that's got a little giddy up. I'm going to just poke a hole in the side, and I'm going to poke a hole kind of in the middle on this side. Now, there is my bag. What happened to my coordinating ribbon here? Here's what I find that works for me, is I just cut a... So there's two ways to look at this. Now, my mom likes to have hers on the outside. I like to have mine on the inside. So I cut it into a little arrow. And I use probably a good, I'd say a good foot here. Because I do mine on the inside. So I bring it through, and I'm just gonna tie a knot on the inside. Now, Mom thinks it has more flare on the outside. You can choose for yourself. But since this is my project, well, hello. Let's do that again.
Did you forget to tie it?
No, I tied it. I just
didn't tie it big enough.
I didn't. And now this thing's fighting me. Oops, I'm not in camera. So it's always one thing or another, isn't it? Okay. Tie the knot. Go through this side. There we go. Now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go through the outside in, and then this is where it's just a little bit different because I want to make sure that that ribbon is facing the same direction. Oops, I'm back here again. Sorry, guys. And then pull it all the way through so that you can get a little knot going on here. So that you've got, okay, so you can determine if you like it on the outside or on the inside. But let me show you why I call this a gift card gift bag, is because now I couldn't, this is a plug for my friend Sam's Club. She talked me into it, so I got a membership. I don't have a gift card right at the moment, but it fits perfectly. So if you wanted to take it and take a little piece of tissue and kind of wrap it around, it's perfect to give like a little gift bag, which I think is stinking cute. I don't know what you guys think. Tell me what you think, actually. So there's that. But then, let me know what they say.
It's adorable.
Okay.
Cute.
But then I was like looking at this thing going,
Beautiful.
this fits perfectly in there. And I've got a little fella who likes chocolate over here. Scooby Snacks, that's right.
Remember that hope?
Notice I'm saving, well, you better remind him.
That's right.
You remind him.
Remember that host code.
Please use my host code. Look at, he wants a treat.
That's right.
Please share my video. Okay, so this was just another idea. Another cute thing would be like a little earrings or something, but something where you want to give, and it matches. It just matches, and it's so cute. I think it's so much fun. So that was kind of my demonstration tonight of that. And we've got a couple of extra things tonight for you, so don't go away. First off, once a month I try to do a drawing with my Piccadilly pearls, and I cannot stress enough how wonderful these women are in my life. Seriously, some of my best friends ever, and I didn't know it till I started stamping with them. I really didn't. So let me just say, I have a creativity challenge every month, and this month my girls did not let me down. The challenge was, I think I'm going to use this to do the drawing with. The challenge was to make a fall card. I didn't care what it had to do with. I didn't care if it was sympathy, baby. I didn't care. Just make a fall card. And I have nothing short of exceeding excellence from my gals. So this one was from my gal Sherry. She's so sweet. Isn't this cute? So she used the Winter Woods. Is that what it's called? I can't think of what this embossing folder is called. Woods, something Woods. Joy knows. Ask Joy. And then the new... Joy, you should get a commission. Not only are you my scapegoat, but you're the one I turn to with what I need to know. But it's something Woods, isn't it? You don't know.
I don't know.
And then,
Don't look at me.
yeah. But I like how she used the die cut here. Our new one with the bird ballard. It was, I can't think of what it's called. Again, Joy. Anyway, isn't this cute and very fall colors and everything? Love it. So thank you so much. This one, my little bugger-boo Kristen Tatum did, and she went all out and decorated up the envelope too. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but look at all the shimmer and sparkle. Yeah, she went all over, and she made her own DSP. So cute. Granny apple green, basic black, and then our gorgeous grape. But look at the wicked, how she cut that out, and it's just all like shimmery. So thank you. This is from Angie, and she used the buffalo check. I love the buffalo check. And this this set, boy, why do I come on here and not know the name of a set?
I don't know.
I know this set. I have this set. I used this set last week with you guys. Cannot think of the name of it though. Come Gather or something like that. But I love her array of the leaves, the colors, adding, you know, the Bermuda Bay, love Bermuda Bay, and the buffalo check background. So way cute. She even cut out the pumpkins. Isn't that awesome? And then Kristen LaFrida Wenzel, I always have to add that in there. She did this, she used the DSP, followed the color scheme, the same stamp set, other than Kristen was my only Halloween. Everybody else did this fall stamp set. But look at this on the inside. Isn't that just rich and beautiful? Wow. So awesome work, you guys. I tell you, I have the best team. I learn from them all the time, and we had a really good time. So this person is going to win the all wired up stamp set from me. And Bill, would you reach in here? Uh-oh. Can you grab it?
Sherry.
Sherry! So Sherry, I will get this into the mail for you. You won this stamp set. I hope you love it. It goes great with fall backgrounds and cards. So I will definitely get this out into the mail for you. So thank you, Sherry. And thank you to all of my pearls, and just even showing the beautiful work that you guys do. I love to brag about you guys. Okay. And then we have, for tonight's drawing, for anybody who, what, Bill?
Shared. Spread the word.
Spread the word. Share my video.
Shared the love.
Because I didn't know how I would ship a bag, I decided that I would give my, I did a Quickadilly on this stamp set, and it's just 4 little cards and envelopes, note cards, for a birthday. And so I'm going to send that, and let's find the ticket bag.
Ticket bag, ticket bag, ticket bag. Let me get my hand.
Okay. All right. You ready, Bill? Get it.
Got it. Sherry Hall Gordon.
Sherry Hall Gordon. Okay. Sherry, I don't know your name and address. I've never seen it before. There's a lot of Sherrys, isn't there, in my life?
Different spellings.
Yeah, we had 2 Sherrys tonight. I mean, they were different spellings, but if you could just send me your mailing address, I will pop this into the mail for you. So, you guys, I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you use some of these tips. Leave me ideas. I would appreciate it if there is anything that you want to see. And have a great week. I'll see you next week right here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.